So this is our app. It's called PoliticoSphere. I am Amina.
Okay, so my name's Claire.
My name's Rebecca.
My name's Sarah.
I'm Jana.
And this is our app called PoliticoSphere, and it is about educating young students on politics as well as voting and elections.
So we were inspired because we feel that many people undermine teenagers' ability to understand politics, and we feel that many people think that we shouldn't be involved in politics. So we would like to change that for the future. So that leads us to our problem that many teenagers don't have the correct resources in order to understand politics. So we would like to give that to them. And Rebecca will tell you our solutions.
Okay, our solution was to create an app for younger demographics about current political events and issues, and our app will inform basically any events that are coming up, elections, and
So we gave our peers a survey, and from these responses, we asked them how often they engage with political news and information, and more than 50% said that they don't engage with it. And then we also asked them how confident they feel in their understanding, and most of them said that they don't feel confident. And then we also asked them how important do you think it is to be educated, and most of them said that it's very important to be educated about politics.
Okay, so from insight to implementation. Based on our survey results, we decided that we need to create an app where it will help students develop their political skills and also get daily lessons that they could be educated on about politics, laws, voting, and all that.
Okay, our competitive analysis. So we have our indirect and direct competitors. So our indirect competitors are mostly social media because they target the same audience, young adults. And our direct competitors are other apps that share news and political stuff. Some pros and cons of our indirect competitors are that, yeah, they do share news rapidly. However, a lot of the news that they spread are propaganda. And with our app, we're gonna share news from reliable sources. And our direct competitors, they do share political and news information about current events. However, some stuff may be biased, and they do not target the same audience, so not a lot of people may understand it.
yeah, our app is meant to be unbiased and factual, which most platforms don't provide to younger generations. And a lot of young people kind of are influenced by that and they believe it. So we want to create an app where we have all the facts and we want them to learn and understand.
Now Sarah's gonna some more takeaways.
Okay, so basically the important takeaways is this app really focuses on the youth, like teenagers or people that are about to turn 18, because teenagers should be able to know about politicians and should be interested. And just to keep them active on the app and entertained, we have some fun activities like daily jokes that give you information about politicians, or quizzes that it's a personality test that you take to match you up with the politician.
Now this is our app. Okay, so this is what our front page will look like when you open your phone. And then we have the sign in and the create an account. So you can either sign in, and if you don't have a sign in, you can sign up. And basically you create your email, your password, you give your age, your country. And we want to do it internationally, so by giving the age and by giving the country and the city, we can know what politicians are there, what presidents. Sign up. And this is to take a quick survey to basically measure how much knowledge you have in politics. Okay, and this is our survey from a scale from 1 to 5. Basically, we want to know how familiar people are with politics so we can give them the right and accurate information. And this was our result.
Now this is our homepage, and as you can see, you can just click here and look at the live news. In that moment, there's people who can comment on it, they can like it. And then we can also go to chat with your community. It can be people within your neighborhood, and yeah. Then you go back, we have voting information. We have voting dates and also nearby places to vote, as well as how long it takes to walk or to drive.
Yeah, this relates back to the election that's coming up in November. So we believe that this is a perfect idea for people just to come together to get their information before they vote, because many people don't know, they just believe whatever they see on the social media. So this is a great way.
This is also, there's information on elections, which is good for young people that are trying to get education, so they are more prepared when they turn 18 and they can finally vote. Click on go back. Also, we have political figures here. Okay.
So basically the political figures, we have positive and negatives, and this gives like the reader or just like the person in general, whether it's an adult or a teenager, background on like the impact that they did as a politician before, like for example Trump, before becoming president or during his presidency. But also we have negatives to make sure that it's not biased, because we want to make this as unbiased as possible. And it's from many like articles that aren't fake, like government websites.
Okay. We have another key.
And then we also have Biden, because Biden versus Trump, and then it's like the same thing, and it's also like quotes from them. So
It's to
like,
give basically knowledge on both parties to make it seem unbiased. We don't want to make one elevated than the other because people then get upset. So we want to obviously bring like Republican and Democrat. So that's basically based on America, but we want to make it so we can do it internationally where everyone can join in. But our example is based on America.
Right, and then we also have jokes, so you can click here to hear the joke of the day.
So basically, to attract young adults and not just make this boring like every other app, we decided to have some fun things like the joke of the day, so more teens can be attracted to it.
And then we also have daily lessons that you can click on, which is you have definitions of certain words, so students and adults can become more familiar with them. And then you can also take a mini quiz after you read the lessons, and you put your answers in. There's questions here. You get your score.